Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my last readathon of 2024. I love doing different reading challenges on this channel and I thought what better way to end off the year than one last 24-hour reading challenge. So everybody does this challenge a little bit differently. For me, I'm going to use the timer method, which means I'll put a timer on my phone and I will pause that timer when I sleep, eat, shower, do anything where I can't be reading because I'm not doing 24 hours straight. I have a few reasons for this. One, it affects how much I enjoy the last few books and affects how much I would have rated them if I was fully awake, because at that point it is not fun anymore. Reading is fun for me. These challenges are fun for me and I don't want to take that away from it just so I can stay up. Sleep is also very important for me and my mental health. I don't want to affect my mental health in this video, so it will be 24 hours worth of reading over a few days. I think that is pretty much everything I have to say, so let's talk about what I'm going to be reading. If you can hear snoring just out of frame, Pepsi's here. And if you're not new to this channel, you will know she is an old deaf dog. Can't hear how loud she is. In regards to what I am reading, now over on my TikTok I have made a book advent calendar where I have 24 books wrapped up from my physical TBR, and every day I will open a book and I will try and read the book in that day. It's like a TikTok version of Bookmas, kind of. So that is how I'm going to be choosing my TBR. So I don't have a set TBR I can tell you guys about because I don't know what is wrapped up. But the first book I'm going to read is the book I obviously unwrapped today, and that is This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. I'm so excited for this. She wrote Shatter Me, which is one of my favourite series ever. It's a dystopian with a lot of romance, so I'm super excited to see what she does in a fantasy setting. I think this is young adult, but I'm not completely sure. And it is about 500 pages. I think it's a loose Cinderella story retelling, but I'm not too sure and I have no idea what it's about other than that. I'm so excited to read it. I have such high hopes, and I guess without further ado, it is time to start the timer and get reading. We are 1 hour in. I'm not going to update you every hour, but I thought, why not for the first one? I am 80 pages in, 84 pages in to This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi, chapter 8. I think I'm going to love this series. It is really, really good already. I was a little bit confused, but then things get explained to you as you go along, so you're not just getting like a huge chunk of world building. It's like little bits I'll put in there. We got like a chapter about the past, so we knew like the lore of the world, if that makes sense. I'm really enjoying it. I need to show you this jumper that I just got. It just came. Look at that. I'm obsessed. I'm sat in my comfy clothes. I'm gonna read for a few more hours. I think I'm actually gonna stop for a bit now and make some pasta, and then I'm gonna read while I eat. I think that sounds fun. Yes, comfort food with a good book, there's nothing better. Okay, I'm gonna talk quietly because it is like nearly 1 AM. I'm currently using my phone's flashlight for this lighting, so you're gonna just have to trust me when I say we are just over 3 hours in. I think the timer is at like 20 hours and 40 minutes, something like that. I am on page 293, so making a lot of progress on This Woven Kingdom. I'm really, really liking it. I'm thinking it's gonna sit somewhere along the 4-star mark so far. I've got just almost exactly 200 pages to go, I think. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, 1 AM. I think I'm gonna finish this book and then go to bed, and then I will let you know in the morning how I got on, what the timer's on, and we'll pick our next book. What was that ending? Okay, I accidentally turned the timer off at about 20 hours, so I did reset it if it looks weird. We are 5 hours and 11 minutes in, so 18, 49, 20 to go, and I just finished book 1, This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Murphy. I'm gonna save the ratings of the books till the end of the video because I don't know what I'm gonna rate this. That last couple lines, oh my goodness. We immediately have to go into the sequel. That is going to be my book 2. These Infinite Threads by Tahara Murphy. Again, of course, the second book in this series. And then I think the third book we're going to read is a Christmas novella. Lauren Asher just came out with My December Darling, a small town Christmas novella, although it is like 250 pages, so it's a pretty long novella. But it is my book club's book pick for November. We're doing 2. We're doing a Christmas novella for the first 10 days, and then we're actually supposed to be reading This Woven Kingdom, but I literally finished it already, didn't I? So I just couldn't help myself. After that ending, I have to read on to see what is next. I obviously can't tell you anything about this book. I can't even tell you the blurb because anything that I say would spoil book 1. This one is about 100 pages shorter, and I think now that I have familiarized myself with the world and like what is going on, I think I will read it a bit faster. It was like a loosely, it's more Cinderella inspired than a Cinderella retelling, I would say. I'm just looking for my bookmark. There it is. Oh, I'm very disorganized, as you can tell, but that will be the second book we start reading. I have got a few hours to get a good way through, hoping to get at least halfway through tonight, I think. And then tomorrow I have basically a free day, so we can get, I want to say like 2 books read tomorrow, maybe. So let's see how far. We'll definitely be getting these both finished tomorrow, but I will update you when I've made some progress in the second book of the video. I know that you probably can't tell because I'm in the same outfit and it's literally the same angle, I'm pretty sure, but it is the next day. I am on chapter 9 of These Infinite Threads, page 113. This book is so good. I'm already loving it, I think a little bit more than This Woven Kingdom, honestly. I'm so excited to see where this plot goes. Let's get up the timer. 17 hours and 30 minutes left to go, so let's do some maths. 6.5 hours in. I am about a third of the way, no, about a quarter of the way through book 2. I am literally going to sit here and binge the next 300 pages and finish These Infinite Threads because so good. I am obsessed. Oh, I'm so happy I picked this series up. I'm so happy it was in my book advent calendar. So we are 9.5 hours in, about to hit an hour mark. We got 14.5 hours left on the timer, and I just finished my second book, These Infinite Threads. I liked this just as much, if not more, than This Woven Kingdom. I was giggling, kicking my feet multiple times throughout this book. It was so good. I had such a good time. Like I've been saying, book 3 is going to be My December Darling by Lauren Asher. It's about 250 pages. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm just literally going to curl up in bed, read this, and then go to sleep. And then we'll talk my thoughts tomorrow morning because I don't want to be whispering to you guys at like 2 AM trying to explain how I feel. Once again, same angle, but it is a different day this time. So, I finished My December Darling by Lauren Asher. It took me like only a couple hours. We are at 12 hours and 47 minutes left to go, so we're almost at the halfway point, and I've just finished my third book, which feels amazing, I have to say. That was really sweet. It was really cute. It had Lauren Asher's usual charm with a little Christmas festive spirit mixed in, and I enjoyed it just like I enjoy anything this woman writes. I didn't want this vlog to be me just reading one series, but seeing as we're going to read at least a couple more books, one of them is going to have to be book 3 in the series. I can't stop thinking about this. I broke it up with a novella, but I can't hold on any longer. It is time to read All This Twisted Glory by Tahara Murphy, the third book in the This Woven Kingdom series. The last one out. I'm so excited. This, by the way, is the most gorgeous cover. Oh my gosh, one of the most gorgeous covers I've ever seen, and it has pink underneath. Like, it just matches so well. 400-ish pages. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, no clue, but I am going to pick it up now. I want to say at least halfway through. It is 8:30, so got quite a few hours before I go to bed yet, and I'm just gonna see what happens. Oh my goodness, after the last one, this has 5-star potential. I know I'm leaving ratings till the end, but I just had to say that. I'm like so giddy right now thinking about what is going to happen in this book. We have 11 hours left to go. We are over halfway now. I am about 40% into All This Twisted Glory by Tara Maffey. On chapter 14, page 161. I am really enjoying this one. I do still think the second one is my favourite, but I'm not even halfway through this one yet, so it very easily could overtake things. So, like I said, 11 hours left. I am about to go with Liam to puppy sit for my nan. And her little puppy will probably be asleep by like 9 p.m. and we're staying there till like 11, 12. So I've got a good few hours of reading that I can do. I'm gonna take with me All This Twisted Glory, of course, and probably finish that. And then I'm gonna take The Summer Girl by Jenny Blackhurst with me. This is a thriller. It is just over 300 pages, and it's one I always tend to read thrillers in one sitting, but especially Jenny Blackhurst's books. I've read a couple from her and they were both binge in one sitting kind of reads. So I'm going to take both of these with me, and I am going to take my Kindle as well, just in case somehow I manage to read loads. But that is how I plan on spending the rest of my day. I'm going to bring my camera along with me so I can update you guys as I go. I accidentally paused the timer again, but we have 9 hours, 41 minutes and 58 seconds left, which means we are just over 14 hours in, and I just finished book 4. This Twisted Glory by Tara Maffey. I didn't actually end up reading nearly as much as I thought I was going to yesterday, because me and Liam ended up binge watching Love Is Blind. Our guilty pleasure is binge watching really bad dating shows. Like, they're so bad they're entertaining. So we just watched Love Is Blind for hours, so I didn't actually get much reading done, but it's the next day and I just finished All This Twisted Glory by Tara Maffey. I really liked it. Definitely not my favourite in the series. That is still going to the second book, but this was really good. Like I said, just under 10 hours to go, and I'm about to pick up The Summer Girl by Jenny Blackhurst. It's just over 300 pages, so not going to take me too long, probably just a few hours. I'm about to go sit and binge it in one go, hopefully. And then we will pick out book 6. Okay, update time. I am about 100 pages into The Summer Girl. I am liking it. I can tell that it's going to be an enjoyable book, but I'm just not in the mood for a thriller right now. And I don't want to put myself in a slump when I have like 9 hours left of reading to do. Speaking of which, we are 15 hours in. We've got 8 hours and 55 minutes left. So we're gonna swap up what we're reading at the moment. I might go back to The Summer Girl in this vlog, but if not, definitely gonna get back to it before the end of the year. This is not a DNF. So the book I'm actually going to read is Blame My Virgo Moon by Freya Nicole Wolfe. This was sent to me by the publishers. It's the second book in this series. It is on the younger side of young adult. It's sapphic. It's written like a diary entry. It is really fun. It is quite cringy at times, but I just need something where I can turn my brain off. It's really quick to read because it's like written like a diary, so there's all these different little images and stuff in it. And this is the sequel. So she's now in a relationship with Morgan, and she's trying to figure out how she can have her friendship group and also have her girlfriend, because they do not get along. So it's like teenage drama, but with the added fact that they're sapphic rep, so I'm gonna love it so much more. And that is the next book I'm actually gonna read. So this will be our actual book 5. I read Blame My Virgo Moon by Freya Nicole Wolfe in one sitting. Very young YA, quite cringy at times, but overall a fun little palate cleanser. Stumbled over my words there. We have 6.5 hours left to go, so nearly 18 hours in. Crazy. And we're about to start book 6. My December Darling, This Woven Kingdom, These Infinite Threads, All This Twisted Glory. Wait, my Virgo Moon. Yes, book 6. And this does not fit with the season at all. I should have read this last season, but I'm going to pick up Cackle by Rachel Harrison. I love Rachel Harrison's story so much. I feel like she does comedic horror so well, and it's just so uniquely done. I assume this has something to do with witches because it's called Cackle, but other than that I know absolutely nothing. It is just over 300 pages, so I think I'm gonna get at least halfway through tonight before I go to bed and then finish it off tomorrow. We are now 19 hours in, got 5 to go. Nearly there, guys, and I am about halfway through Cackle. I am flying through this book. It is really fun and interesting and eerie, and I'm having such a good time. I'm about to finish the second half, and then I'm not sure whether we'll pick another book or I'll try The Summer Girl again, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for it, so I guess let's see what my mood is like when I'm done with book 5. As you saw last night, I finished Cackle by Rachel Harrison. This was so good. I know I'm saving ratings till the end, but this was so good. I love Rachel Harrison's writing so much. I think I've read multiple of her books that have been 5 stars for me. There's just something so great about how she writes, and I really recommend. And then I realised we had around 3 hours left, so I wanted to pick up a short book. This is the 7th book. I'm not counting The Summer Girl because we only read 100 pages. And that is The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon by Stephen King. It is around 300 pages. I've read a little bit so far. We've got 2 hours and 40 minutes left. So we are just over 21 hours in. And that is my plan for the day. I have got the timer up. Don't know if that's focusing, but I will. I'm just gonna sit and read the whole of this, and then I think I'm gonna end up finishing it like exactly on the time the timer stops. And we're done with the 24-hour readathon. I finished it like exactly as the timer was ending. Oh my gosh, we've now officially read for 24 hours. We read 7 books and then like 100 pages of a different one. Did save all my ratings for the end, so let's talk about everything I read. I started off with This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi, which I'm going to rate 4 stars. I loved the series so much and I can't wait for it to continue. Then we read My December Darling by Lauren Asher, which I also rated 4 stars. I don't think I've rated anything from Lauren Asher less than 4 stars. I loved it. It was so sweet, so cute, and so fun. Then we have These Infinite Threads by Tahara Mafi, which is my favourite book in this series. I rated this 4.5 stars. This was so good. It was amazing. Please read this series. And of course, then we have All This Twisted Glory, which I rated 4 stars. I'm excited to see where this goes, but there are no more books out currently. Then My Virgo Moon by Freya Nicole Wolf. I rated this 3 stars. Very cringy, but like a fun, younger side of young adult time. And Cackle by Rachel Harrison was actually 5 stars. I adore Rachel Harrison's writing so much. It is so good. Read this book if you want a fun, eerie time. Finally, I just finished The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon by Stephen King. I think I'm going to rate this one 3 stars. Definitely not one of my favourites from him, but it was fun, kind of. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. So that is everything I read in this video. I think this is going to be a bit of a longer video because I can see I'm running out of storage. So this is my last readathon of 2024, but don't worry, there will be lots coming next year. I'm super excited. I honestly think I'm going to film one again before the end of the year, but it won't go out till 2025. So if you see some books I've read in that and you're like, you don't read them that year, just because I read them last year, but I have so much fun doing these, so I might pre-film a couple. With amazing things coming for 2025, I'm going to try and upload more, maybe twice a week instead of once a week. That is ambitious, but I kind of want to aim for that. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe, as I post new videos every single week, but that will hopefully be changing. Click the notification bell down below if you want to be notified when I upload. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in another video. Bye!